Good morning. Welcome back to Becca's Garden and Prepper Pantry. I'm Becca, and it is the third week in August, so it is our once a month pickup at the food bank for the diabetes program. And I'm trying to catch my breath because it's super hot out already, and I just finished watering our garden, even though it's super hot out. There's not much going on out there other than I'm trying to get it ready for fall. And the temperature is supposed to drop, I think, 15 degrees. So we're supposed to get out of the 90s to 100s, maybe down to 85, which would make it bearable to work in the garden and start some seeds and get them germinating. So I have been harvesting our pomegranates. And so I got a good size harvest of our pomegranates here. They're really juicy and really good and fun to eat. I like them with the yogurts, and they're high in potassium, which I really need for the rare medical condition I have of the hypokalemic periodic paralysis. And I've been harvesting our loofah from the garden, cleaning out the seed, winnowing the seed, and cleaning off the sponges. So I do sell those. I sell some of our pomegranates locally to some people, and I do sell my seeds on eBay at Becca's Bay. But yeah, this is what we got for our diabetes food box this month. There's some surprises. Can you spot them? There's strawberries. Oh, how fun. So I've got some apples. I have a ton of limes. Let me know what you would do with them besides juicing them and freezing them, or dehydrating them and like slices for tea. So let me know if there's some other lime recipes that would be really good. I'm going to try and look that up on the internet today. I did get a small papaya, and we got, I think, like, there's 4 mangoes, a spaghetti squash. I guess the chayote are like a squash as well. I'm going to really try them this month. I know every time I keep looking at them, they're this weird alien looking thing, and I'm gonna definitely try it this month. I was cooking them up and giving them to our chicken, but our chicken had passed away this month, so we are pet free right now. And I'm trying to clean out the compost area for the garden. So we got a watermelon, some romaine lettuce, a big bag of sliced strawberries that are frozen. I'm so excited for those. Potatoes, we love those. 3 pounds or so of ground beef, a big old package of chicken legs, and we got vegetable soup mix, cauliflower florets, and a broccoli, cauliflower, carrot. Now, I usually use that for like a stir-fry rice. I'll probably make a meatloaf today, and I'll probably keep these frozen, just packaged smaller for different things. Maybe putting on some vanilla ice cream or something, or maybe make like strawberry muffins. My husband and I are not big like jam eaters, so I try not to keep as much jam on my pantry shelf, maybe as some other people would. I'd rather have the whole fruit than the jam. We don't really eat that much almond butter and jam sandwiches too often, so I don't want jam to go bad on the shelf. We did get another box. It's a box of pasta, a bag of pinto beans for like bean soup, making charro beans. The plums, my husband actually really loved the fresh plums last time. He ate probably the most of the bag, but they're really good. And we got a spaghetti sauce. That one's really good. I made I've made mini pizzas, and I've made what is it? I can't remember, but I made eggplant parmesan, and there's another one, ratatouille. The green beans are really good. We love peas and carrots. I have a hard time using the canned chopped spinach because I can taste the metal, so if you've got some ideas on that, let me know. Corn kernel, can of the corn. And so that is our whole, well, we grew this. Our tree is probably 8 years old now, and it was 3 years old when I bought it and planted it with my daughter. So she would have loved this harvest. It's her favorite little fruit, and they're nice and tart They're sweet and tart, kind of like a cherry in a way, but they look like a kernel of corn. And they're good for smoothies, high in vitamin C, high in potassium. Super easy to grow here in South Texas. It is a pomegranate wonderful, so it doesn't need a second fruit to produce. And yeah, that's what's going on. It's super hot out and dry, so I'm gonna just like show you, like, it's like gardening right now is really difficult. We are hopefully supposed to get some rain tonight or tomorrow. We got missed out on it the other day, but it's just really burnt up here. And then just to show you, there's our pomegranate wonderful. It's on our south side of the front of the house, and we trim it back every year. It's huge, and I still have pomegranates on it that aren't quite ready to harvest. If you just tug at them, they should just gently come off the tree. And if they don't gently come off or just pop off, then it's not ready to harvest. Usually when you start seeing birds come in and they start pecking at it, let me pick that one. You can tell the birds will start pecking at it, and you can look inside and see the pomegranate kernels are nice and juicy. There's some bugs starting to eat on this one. So I try to take these off the tree so they're not like pecking at the tree for other ones. And then here's my little offering spot up here in our oak tree for the birds. We had little baby woodpeckers here yesterday coming down and they ate these ones. They were hungry and looking for water and stuff, so yeah. And then I've got some fresh water bowl out to get that cool front. I can start my seeds. So I'm kind of excited about that. I did get an order from my gardener on his seeds were on sale, so they were $1.50 a pack. And I was actually kind of low on some seeds, so I did place an order maybe this last month or something. And it came pretty quick. So hopefully it'll cool down so I can get some of my seeds germinated. Some of the seeds we have to put in the fridge first to trick them that it's cooler. And then some of them we just have to wait for the temperatures to drop. So things that germinate like in the 40s to 50s, we wait till at least maybe the second week of October sometimes. They keep saying like a cool front's supposed to push down to Texas, and that we would probably see some cooler temperatures. So that means I could start seeds sooner and get a harvest sooner. So my job is to finish putting all that up today. And I'm trying to finish cleaning out the garden. I've got a few more tomato plants I gotta yank out. Actually, I got a whole hoop house I need to clean out, and the other half of that row. So I had 50 tomato plants this spring, and not the best tomato harvest. It was very cold. We had 2 freezes in the beginning of spring, and then it got really hot really fast. So I thought we were gonna get like a second tomato harvest, and that didn't happen at all. So we only got the first harvest, and it wasn't as big as it normally is. So anywho, we're gonna have some fun starting some seeds. So yeah, if you have some ideas on some meals and things like that, let me know. Keep following along. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be sharing what I'm doing in my garden. It's just an urban backyard. We are on less than 8,000 square feet in a little 1,000 square foot home. And then I just have a little bit going on, some fruit trees. And I've got a few cinder block raised beds. And then I have an in-ground garden that we've been working at. It's hard packed clay. And we've been tilling it up and amending it like every season. So we are on season 8. And it just keeps getting better. Although this last season was really dry. And we had to add some peat moss and cocoa coir, which we haven't probably done since maybe the beginning. We usually add a lot of compost and oak leaf mold compost that we make. And from the chicken run, the leaves and things like that were all composted down. And all the scraps usually went in our chicken coop run. So, yeah, that's what's going on. So hit like, share, and subscribe and follow for some more adventures of Becca at Becca's Garden and Becca's Prepper Pantry. So we are trying to stretch things out. We just got our truck back from the shop. It's been in and out of the shop a bit, and then we've been working on it ourselves. So we've been running and getting parts. It's an old 1994 Chevy Cheyenne, and we have been working really hard on restoring her, maybe not to her original beauty, but just so that she is a running, working daily vehicle for us. Our other one has broken down. Bumblebee, it's a yellow Ford Ranger. We call her the struggle bus. We're a little tired of her, and so I also have to look at, we're going to probably be letting that one go because it's just so much money to keep putting into that one, and it's so much harder to work on than the OBS style trucks that are Chevy that just seem to just keep going. So, but nobody took care of this girl in a long time, and we are taking care of her really well and just fixing her up little bit by little bit, and really thought we had a little bit more time to be working on her little by little, but hey, you know, things come up and you got to fix things and you got to roll with it. So that's what we're doing. And I just got my new medical necklace that says some of the top things I'm dealing with. I'm a little concerned about going out in public and having medical crisis again. And so I'm going to be ordering a bracelet as well. And this was Lina Love, Linna Love, through Amazon, and it was custom printed on the back, and it's stainless steel for anyone that has allergies. So far I haven't had any problems wearing it. I'm usually really good with stainless steel. I'm allergic to silver actually, so I'd rather have stainless steel, but I was really excited to get like a little heart shape. Kind of wish the heart was a little bit bigger to maybe put one more line on there. It only had 3 lines, but it has a little medical cross on it. I don't know if you can see. This little medical cross, is that on that side? This side? I can't see. Oh, one other thing that they put in the box is they put like little information pages for the diabetes program box. So this one was about preventing vision loss and eating well, and controlling your ABCs, your A1C, your blood pressure, and your cholesterol. Don't smoke, maintain a healthy habit of weight and exercise, and, you know, eat a protein balanced diet kind of thing, and get your eyes checked yearly was kind of the basics on this. And I just want to say, like, if you have hypokalemic periodic paralysis like me, and it's super rare, it does affect your vision. So when my potassium levels get really low, I really struggle to see, and I have glasses. But even with my glasses, if when things start getting really blurry and fuzzy, that's like a really quick sign that I did not know before that my potassium levels are getting really low. And to either check on, you know, when did I take my medication last? Good morning. Or get a juice box like Juicy Juice. So the Juicy Juice has 100% juice and usually a good dose of potassium. Or I use the liquid IV packets. That's all that's going on here this morning. I'm going to just get the rest of my food haul from the pantry put away and get started on the rest of my chores for the day. So, yeah, y'all have a blessed day, and thanks for hanging out with me today. It was pretty good traffic this morning, and it was only about an hour trip there and back total. And if I take the paratransit bus, it ends up being more like a 3-hour round trip. But since we got the truck back the other day, we're able to go today and pick this up and help us out. So yeah, if you've got any recipe recommendations for all these limes, or maybe even something different for the strawberries. Take care, Lisa. Yeah, let me know, because I'm always looking for, there's a watermelon recipe I want to try out. It's like watermelon butter, and you cook it down and you can it, so I might be working on that this week, because that actually sounded really good and something different fun to try on toast or something like that. So we'll see how that works out, and I'll let you know how it comes out. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Take care.